Guys, I was setting up my camera and it fell, and I was like, I've never looked this way before. I'm like a little creature. I had no intention of life getting so bad. Our connection so hard to accept. I had no intention of sadness. I did not want for any being here to suffer. We just wanted So can we have it now? Can we somehow remember? Guys, I really had no idea I was gonna sing like this or those words. I'm so in awe every time I show up. God is inside of us. Once you move away from the thoughts that just don't fit, and you can just chip away at all that energy that really isn't you, you'll discover a new way of relating to the world. Everybody you see is part of your loving and supportive family. I tell you, I can't find a reason to be afraid anymore. No, I can't find a reason not to explore the world, to be bold, to carry light, because light decides what light attracts. A few months ago, I was in Utah living on a ranch with 20 horses, 4 dogs, and 2 people, 3 people including me. I am a person, if you haven't noticed. Hi. And one of the things I learned while I was there was the power of my own perspective, my own perception, my own beliefs, because someone told me the more light you embody, the more darkness you'll experience. You're going to have some darkness because you are so light. You are such a light, pure being, and the pure being that you are is just going to attract darkness. That's just what's going to happen. And I said, what? And I started to believe that because this person said this to me, and I think I was very much in my child phase where I was just believing everything I was hearing and just taking in all the information and allowing my subconscious mind to be open and living in that theta state, that trance state where you're just taking in this reality, because I love that state of mind, right? I love to not be analytical at all, and I love to just take everything in. So I took in what she said, and I had some funky stuff happen that was kind of dark. There was darkness. And I realized I need to change this belief. So I was at a party and I started talking to a woman that was at the party, and I said what I said to you guys about what happened. And then she said, well, darling, I think that light attracts light. That's what makes sense to me. Once you become more light, you'll attract more light. And I said, that sounds like a way better perspective. I'm gonna try that one now. And I kind of felt like Alice in Wonderland, where when Alice walks through the flowers ask her if she's a flower, and then she walks through all these other beings. I feel like Alice in Wonderland was about Alice not knowing who she was, so everyone was telling her who she was, until she claimed the power that she had to decide who she was. And that's what happened to me, basically, where I realized, okay, the belief that light attracts darkness, the belief that light attracts more light, I don't know. If I only attract light all the time, that might get kind of boring. What if light could attract whatever light decides it wants to attract? And then I started to write that everywhere and decide light attracts whatever light decides to attract. And since that day, I've been making all kinds of decisions about how I want a YouTube channel that has 100,000 subscribers. I want a podcast that makes money every month. I want coaching clients, and I want to sing, and I want to dance, and I want to enhance the light of God within me until it's shining so bright that it... I almost said something, but I'm not. I just want to shine to my fullest capability that I possibly can. And I do that through continuing to connect to the core of my being, which, like, right now, I feel like me talking about connecting to my core of my being is a film that is covering the core of my being, because the core of my being doesn't preach to others about how to connect to it. because the core of my being is the core of your being, and the core of my being never acts like you aren't in touch with the core of your being. So teaching you about how to connect with the core of your being is a layer that is inhibiting me from connecting with the truth of the core of my being. So fuck it. I'm done with preaching and teaching. All I'm doing why do we need to decide what we do? Why do we need to pick a role when it's already been assigned? Through the light of the divine, we see our true vocation. Take a vacation from everything you thought you knew. Turn blue or green, what matters is that you're seen by the light within. That's when you win. Where is this going? What am I talking about? What's gonna come next? Shut up! Like, the enemy of creation is creation itself. Creation itself creates division and subtraction and fear and murder. And all the things that we suffer from have been created by life itself. So to understand life is to heal life, to see life, to hear life, to witness life. Is to pave the path where at last we truly are free. And it starts with me. And by me, I mean we, us, both of us. But it starts with me. And if you hear, it starts with me. You're hearing, it starts with me, you, us. It starts with me, we, us. I'm feeling a little shy today because I don't even want to talk about how I'm feeling. But it's a lot to really hold space for myself in this way, because that's what I'm doing essentially, is holding space for myself. And it feels like, wow, whoa, okay, you're gonna say that? Okay, now you're gonna sing? Okay, so it's not really shyness, it's more of like, I'm overwhelmed by how much. But why talk about that when everything you talk about creates more of what you focus on? Focus on how good it feels to just be real in this moment. There's nothing you need to do. You are free. Free, 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 free. The light in me is shining, and the light in you is designing every single moment of your existence. I hope that you get this and see everything you say creates your reality. And I'm so grateful to be here where I can hold space for myself, and I can realize I don't have to reject any part of me. You see, I am free. There's so much more to explore once I develop and explore all that I'm doing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can't be weird. It can't be bad. There's nothing that will stop you from feeling sad, but you get to decide what you see from your point of view. You're a lighthouse. What am I doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hey. And if you've been here before, hi. There's more that I want to say. I know this for sure. There's totally more that I want to say. But am I just telling myself that? Am I telling myself that there's more because I'm afraid that right now isn't enough? Haven't we done enough? Haven't we done enough? I think we have. That was the more that I had to say. Thank you for witnessing me. Thank you for being here. If you haven't been able to notice already, this is the end of the YouTube video. So I'm going to move my finger upwards and move towards the button that stops the video so that it can end. Because there is so much more that we can do in this life. And we cannot make a YouTube video for all day. There is more to do. So I'm going to go do that. Bye.